I'm dreaming of a wet Christmas. Doesn't quite have the same ring as White Christmas, but that's what we got here today. So all those who celebrate, I hope you're having a good Christmas. And what's been on my mind lately, specifically yesterday and then this morning, has actually been the big lie. It might come across as sounding odd, trying to say it's some kind of religious criticism, but actually not connected. If you're not familiar, the big lie is a propaganda technique where you just repeat the lie, whatever it is, over and over again. And if you repeat it often enough and loud enough, then people will come to believe it. And it has been demonstrated to work pretty well. If you just keep repeating it, then people will start to believe it, whether or not it makes any sense internally or not. And I was thinking how this technique, while it does work, it has run into technological limitations. So the reason that it worked so historically was because media was very centrally controlled. There were only a few newspapers, there were only a few opinion makers, there were only a few TV stations, there were only a few radio programs. And, you know, depending on which point in history you want to look at, there's different mixes of those. But now we live in a media landscape where it's incredibly fractured. So the people that the lie resonates with will still believe it, but there's competing camps in pretty much any opinion you want to look at, so that you'll never reach a huge majority like you could in the past. So now with the big lie technique, you can get a pluralistic group, so a large minority, to agree with your propaganda, but there's always going to be a countering group, and then there's going to be an independent group, and I think that's actually to the good. It does increase the fractured social aspect to it, so we are not as united as we once were, but I actually think that's a good thing in that it preserves independent thought. And it's not a right or left thing, it's not a religious atheist thing, it's just a thing of the world where people are subject to this bias to believe the things that put them in a good position. So whether it's confirmation bias or appeal to authority or whatever kind of bias you want to look at, there is some group that has an advantage in going along with the big lie. And the fact that media, and social media especially, is so divergent is helping inoculate us against those techniques. What that means for the long term, I think, is to be determined, but anything that increases our resilience to manipulation as a whole is a good thing. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning.